Om Shanti. Welcome to Masters of Change. We see in life that there are some people who are much more dynamic than others. To break it down into simpler words, dynamism comes from adapting change quickly and not scaring yourself of it. So if you're not scared of change and you take it head on, you're somebody who's dynamic. Today we have a very special guest with us, Sister Godorn from Germany. She has been practicing meditation for over 4 decades and has experimented with spirituality and meditation in her life. She will be sharing the various learnings that she has got and would like to spread the word across. Thank you, Sister, for being with us. We welcome you on the show. Om Shanti.
Om Shanti, Om Shanti.
So, Sister, we understand that you belong in the Western world and meditation does not come so naturally. How did you get into this?
Actually, I was longing so much for true love.
Okay.
I felt always, firstly, I felt strange in the country I was. Even I'm born in Germany, I didn't understand the country, I must say. And I wanted to learn everything about love.
Yeah.
This was my main concern, and I tried everything. But as I'm courageous, so I tried out several things.
Yeah.
For example, I went even to India and went to a guru, Babaji, in Hyderabad. But when I came back, I felt, no, it's not, I want to have a direct link. And so then I came back and I didn't know where to go because it was a Raja Yoga Center. I came to know beforehand. And I knew this is the place I want to go. And actually, as I told you before, I had also another interesting, not practice, but I tried it out. I wanted to spread love in the atmosphere, and I saw somewhere people sitting around a little fire.
Yeah.
And they did a kind of mantra, and there was cow dung in it, and ghee, and they started to sing Surya Swaha,
Okay.
And I was so attracted to that. And so then I bought for my home the Kappa pyramid, and I made this Agnihotra, what is very strange in a country like Germany.
Yes, indeed.
Yes, so I did it every sun in the morning and in the evening.
Okay.
I went outside when the weather was fine with my bundle of collected cow dung.
Yeah.
It was so crazy. Yeah.
Okay. No, but
I did it.
you were doing this practice. How did you chance upon meditation?
Yeah, then I met someone and in a bookshop. And then I said, every Thursday, people can come to me, because I always wanted to share something. Even I had at that time no knowledge, but I felt we should share about something spiritual. And then there was someone who was in this shop, and he said, can I also come? I said, of course. Then I showed him the Agnihotra, and he was silently smiling. And he says, yes, it's wonderful. Why are you doing this? And I said, yes, it should spread in the atmosphere. Even the ashes is put in the plants and so on. Yeah. And I want to give good vibration to the world. But he was saying, why you need this fire for that? Then slowly he told me about meditation and that we can spread the vibration, we can connect with God. Because this was another thing, I was praying to God, I want to know you. I studied a lot of things, I was searching a lot and did everything, and certain things were, as I said, for the country a little bit crazy.
So when you were introduced to meditation by this brother, how did you see it? I mean, I can literally visualize right now sitting across and he's sharing that there is this technique wherein without fire and ashes, you can still spread love and joy in the world. Did you believe it at the first?
At the first, not really.
Okay.
I thought he don't understand. But then I felt the vibration. He didn't want anything from me. And so I was interested just because of the calmness. Yeah. And then I went in the center and learned about meditation, because the other thing I was searching, I had some kind of visions. And I was praying to God, I want to know you more. Yeah. And then I took the Raja Yoga course.
Okay.
No? And then, in my heart, it was never before, yes. Something was always saying yes. And also when I heard, so God is Father and Mother, and then as I was brought up Christian, and as a Christian, then again always Father, Father, can he not be also Mother? He says, yes, he's also Mother. Then I was relaxed. Yeah. I like the relationship that a real relationship with God. So that then I took the full course, and really it changed completely. I did already a lot, but then the people were not happy with me.
Yeah.
Even I was wearing a sari.
Okay.
I was at the Guru's place, and it was, I think, this Rajasthani sari. So, and my mother was thinking, now, what is happening with her, But with Raja Yoga, it's not an outer change, nothing outside. You can be where you are, you can be with the family, you can do your job. And even the Guru asked me to shave my hair. Okay. Unfortunately, I did not. So then I understood the inner journey.
So sister, when you started on this journey of meditation, I'm sure there must be changes. Even physical changes, internal changes, and your family or people who were close to you, your friends, must have witnessed those changes in you. How did they respond to these?
Yeah, there was definitely changes. For example, sometimes I was very angry.
Okay.
And my son and myself, sometimes we bumped into each other very angry. And I felt very sorry about it. But when I started meditation, then the one who gave me the course, he was saying, the people who are angry, they become the best yogis. He said to me that, okay, that gives me hope, because the power is changed then in another energy.
Yeah.
And then I was able to tell the son, for example, to tell him, before I want to answer to you, I need a moment. I come back to you, then we speak.
Yeah.
And in the beginning he reacted, oh, now you go. I said, wait, I come back.
Yeah.
And that gave me the time. At the beginning I wasn't so fast. I only could do like that.
Yeah.
But this had a great impact. That silently, calmly, I could tell him, look, this is and this is. So that was one of the things. And my mother, she reacted first because I was very silent, very introvert. But as mother, she knows her child, I'm also very living. And then after a while, when I was visiting her and washing dishes and so on, then suddenly I start singing and so on. And, oh, now you are back, Then I felt, now I get the balance.
Yeah.
Being peaceful is good, but not suppress the living way of living, and it's just a change of sanskaras, as we say, sanskaras, the habits. That doesn't mean I'm outside, I'm extroverted, but I can be happy and can share happiness. So it was step by step. First it was like a foundation, be just peaceful, but then the other qualities were more, how you could say, purified in a sense. And so, it does, had an effect. Some friends of me, they they really were asking what's with her. Then they invited me. I didn't want to drink. Anyway, beforehand also, I didn't want to drink alcohol because before I came to Gyan, to this knowledge, I already started little things, gave up quite a lot of things. But when I took this path, it was more change. And so, but it was fine. I chose them. So certain company I didn't need anymore. So like creating new people who really understand me. And then the other ones also, in the beginning they didn't have the respect. But later I said, now I understand. Later the respect came. They appreciated a lot my change. It was very visible.
So apart from, those little bursts of anger, what were the other ways that your relationship with your son changed, pre and post spirituality?
Many things, even also outside things changed, I was a little bit, I didn't want to go with the mass. So I had a little bit funny dressing. I had here earring, and I had here something and a feather here. So a little bit hippie type of, And so then I changed the outer things, and that they understood something is really changing, not something only inside, but I can transfer it outside and more being with the people in a real thing. Before I was like dancing in the clouds. It was before I knew exactly I'm a soul, I act through the body and so on. And so, there were also in my logic world, in my job, I was working with children, and my colleagues, they watched it then because they always started to gossip, this one, and then they watched. I never went in this gossip, and so they asked me, why are you not, you're always silent. And then a little bit they looked like that, oh, she's not with us. But then I started to create a method. I went to the other teachers, and then I told them about their specialities. I told them, look, you are so, oh yes, this is me, because I saw it. And slowly I won their heart. No? Because they know, oh, she's not gossiping, but she likes us. And so it has a big influence on my logic. I say the Hindi word, sorry.
That's okay.
Logic, I'm so used after many years to use this word. So this was also a big change. My colleagues,
so your worldly relationships, professional relationships also changed? Wonderful. In fact, with this, you've given us a very nice technique. Because at times, we don't want to indulge with certain groups. But there is a very good way to keep that connection going and growing positively. So instead of, gossiping or doing the negative things, let's indulge in the positive things. And let's compliment them for the real qualities that they have. Very nice. I think that technique will stay with us, sister. So then, you did the course. How was your course of life post that? Did you carry on with your professional work?
Yes, I did. Yes, I did carry on. I did carry on with everything. And that was a good thing also, that it's not a stop of being in the community.
Indeed,
No, it's to put it in it.
Absolutely.
What you have learned, the values. Also, when I was working with children, then I was thinking, how can I connect with God at that time? Because I was very busy, teaching and whatever we need to do. But then I learned to use the values. They need values, they need love. Even one child came to me, and then I was telling her, she had some problems. Then I said, I have a secret for you. And then I told her how to connect with God.
Okay.
I told her, look, there's a kind of big star, like a parent star. This is how I explained it. No? And every time you have a problem, just go to that star, to that shining bright parent star, and it will help you. This is our secret. And next time she came and she was so happy.
Yeah.
I did the secret.
That
was very nice to see. Also the children, they felt it.
So along with being a spiritual teacher, you were also a school teacher.
Yes.
Wonderful. For how long, sister?
Yes, now I'm 8 years retired, but the last years I did different kind of work. I did a women's project, but then I already put the spirituality in it. So I was working with different kind of.
Wonderful. So would you share with us the various projects that you're doing or you have done? Or the initiatives that the BK Center has taken up in Germany?
So I was living in centers after I was 2 years with this knowledge. Then I lived all the time in a center, starting in Munich, then in other cities as well. But my job continued. But then I didn't want to work with children anymore. And then there was one very nice contact soul, and she asked her, how you say, it was called Plan International. It's working for women all over the world. And she wants a coach, because I also learned to be a coach. She said, I want her. And then anyhow, I could work as a coach with her, and then also I had to give some seminars and with the women from Africa, from Egypt, and then I put the spiritual knowledge in it. They were so happy. Mainly Muslim women. They were so happy that I love Allah. So that was a very good project.
Indeed.
Only it finished with COVID, then it couldn't continue.
So you say that after 2 years of practicing meditation, you moved into the center. So how about your family?
Anyhow, I have a interesting life, I can say. So I was separated. I was living alone with the son, but grown up, living his own life, you know. And my mother, at the end of her life, she really appreciated my life also. In the beginning, she was resisting a little bit what she's doing now. And she said, I will never continue, because always I'm curious. I always do something new. But this I was doing and doing and doing, never stopped. And this gave her a sign, this must be something really, really good. And so in the last years, even she was a little dement, then very sweetly I told her more about this and appreciated also her love, because she was a wonderful soul also. I learned a lot from her.
Wonderful. So, sister, we understand that, you've had this journey of being a school teacher alongside a spiritual teacher, and then now you're a coach as well. You've been working with women. But, this long journey of being into spirituality, what has this given you?
A lot of real happiness, not outside. Earlier I liked to go for dancing and all those things, and was a little bit happy. But this happiness is a real happiness for me, because it's kind of long-lasting, everlasting, you can even say. And it's also practical, because this was for me a big difference. I had a lot of methods. I tried it out, but this was the only method when it was practical and the change was visible. For example, I had positive thinking before, and everywhere I was writing, I am peaceful, I am this, I am that. But it didn't work when it was practical. And this was the only thing I learned. This was practical, and it gives me also safety. even now, you know, the world is in such a circumstance, and I feel like a pillar that I want to give for people, you know. This is why I feel I'm in Germany to help people there to be stable. No, I live now we have a seminar house, and people from the countryside, they come and I teach them meditation. They are so happy. It makes me happy also. If others come for advice and it makes their life happy, that makes me happy. Sharing happiness gives me happiness also. Yes.
So, you know, coming from a place where you were trying to find new methods, new techniques to be happy, or, you know, just to get that little flavor of betterment, happiness in your life, it's now come to a point wherein you're spreading it across, which is a wonderful change.
Yes, it is, indeed.
And all thanks to spirituality for this.
Yes. And I could never imagine, for example, to sit like here in such a studio, or sitting in front of so many people and giving a lecture. I was fearing the microphone, you know. This all came because of what I learned, to be calm, to be free, to just...
Because now the inside is completely in harmony.
Yes.
So then there is no fear.
Yes. And even there is something, I know what to do. That's the difference. There might be something, but it's more inside. I know, something is still there. And I like even the word transformation. I like, because I go in the form I was before, a pure being.
Yes.
Yes.
Sister, from, you know, you've sort of balanced very well your work life with your spiritual life. So, you know, those of us who stay at home, who have work to do, but are also trying to get an element of spirituality into our lives, what would you tell us? How do we create that balance?
Just to create your own inner balance first, that you feel what you need. Because we want to give others what they need. But this one thing I learned about love. Love, if you don't nurture yourself, you cannot nurture others.
Right.
And that's a secret I also learned. First, I need to take power from the Supreme and myself, that I feel loved.
Yes.
I feel appreciated. And then it's real also. If you then appreciate others and give them something, then it's real. Because it's like flowing. It's not from you.
Right.
You are limited. But God is unlimited. It's like that. It's flowing out.
Yeah.
You're not earlier. If you give love, you feel sometimes empty.
Yeah, and you're also, you know, the moment you give love, you're just waiting for that moment to come back from the other side.
That was a big click for me.
Right.
Not awaiting love from others. Take love, and then you can give love.
Yes. Sister, you know, when you say this, a jar comes to my mind.
Yes.
Do you think it's like a jar where you fill it with love, and then it'll only it'll only drop out and flow when it's up to the brim? Until and unless it's not full, it will never reach other people.
It's a wonderful image.
Yes. I think that's how I would relate it.
Yes, it's true. It's not you, the I-ness also finish.
Yeah.
I give love, you know.
Right.
It's never enough.
Indeed.
But if you take, it's a nice image, the jar. It just automatically comes out.
Yes.
The drops come inside and then it comes out.
Yeah. So, sister, you know, now that it's been so long and you're spreading the word about spirituality in Germany, I'm sure in this long and beautiful journey you must have come across some challenges. Could you tell us the most pressing challenges that faced you, and you know, you flew over them?
Okay. Yes, what comes now in my mind is someone who's senior to me, and I had a lot of respect to her. But anyhow, she triggered a point in me. I was very hurt.
Okay.
No, like as I was brought up in Germany, it's a different kind of living, and we are quite free.
Yeah.
And at that moment, I need to do what I felt was not right at all.
Yeah.
And I felt so forced and so hurted.
Okay.
It was a big challenge, but then how I overcame this was, I told first I spoke to God.
Yeah.
I told him everything. And then it was like a sign, look behind the curtain.
Yes.
And literally I saw this person and saw the pure intention behind it. That she didn't want to hurt me, but her intention was pure.
Yes.
And what triggered me has nothing to do with her. Something triggered my own old stuff from the past. And then I started to look at her, but you are so pure. So you have pure intention. And slowly it healed my heart. And this is many years ago, but till today the relationship is really good.
Wonderful.
Yeah.
So I think that's a very practical example of meditation coming to rescue in relationships.
Yeah.
I think a lot of us, we say that this particular act hurt me. These words of hers I can never forget. And this really hurt me. But just like you say, sister, that hurt is not coming from the other side.
That is true. Yeah.
That hurt is only being created by me.
Yeah. Like someone told me, and this I use everywhere as example. Someone told me this example. If, for example, I have a little wound, here, and you put salt on it.
Yeah.
You can put a little salt or a full mountain of salt, it will hurt.
Yeah.
You know? But if there's no wound, you can put a full mountain on it.
Yeah.
Salt, I will not feel it.
Right.
So I have to heal my wound.
That is such a wonderful example.
Yeah. And this must help me.
Indeed.
Yes.
The moment I am healed, there's nobody who can disturb my inner being.
No.
How
and this is the work I do.
Yeah.
Healing myself with the help of God.
Right. Thank you so much, sister.
Okay.
It has indeed been great, to literally have a peek into the story of your life and understand from the various experiences you've had, both professionally, personally, and now spiritually. Thank you so much for being with us. Thank you.
Om Shanti.
To all our viewers, thank you for listening to us. It has indeed been a great learning experience for me, and I'm sure even you have taken many learnings from this episode. Sister has shared with us the various ways to look at meditation and how sometimes just stepping back into a moment of silence can heal everything for us. Also, she shared a wonderful example that I'd like to repeat. Whenever we have a wound, we put a little bit of salt on it. Even if it is a pinch, it hurts us. But when there is no wound and we put a mountain of salt on our skin, it will never hurt. So it's upon us to heal ourselves, and that will really safeguard us from all other external circumstances. Thank you for being with us, all our viewers. We look forward to see you imbibing great learnings from this episode. Om Shanti.